The Versa is currently the cheapest car in America. You can get a base S model with a manual transmission for $17,225, with destination in theory, if you can find one. With so many cheap cars going the way of the Dodo, the Versa is the last bastion of affordability, until it too is discontinued. An argument against cheap cars is that Americans simply don't want them. But it's not true. In the first 3 months of 2024, Nissan nearly doubled Versa sales over last year. A facelift helps. But even in 2021, a historically bad year for new car sales, Nissan sold more than 60,000 Versas. People still want affordable cars, just look at the numbers. It's easy to see why people want the Versa. Even though it is inexpensive, it doesn't feel cheap. The base S model has a decent 7.0-inch touchscreen, Nissan's Safety Shield, 360 Suite Standard, which includes automatic emergency braking, a lane departure warning, and high beam assist, and the most headroom and legroom of any car in the class. It's comfy. Even the fully loaded senior model I drove costs less than $23,000. That gets you a bigger 8.0-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, adaptive cruise control, fancy paint options like Scarlet Ember, and cloth seats with a faux leather-trimmed dash. The fully loaded Versa feels about as nice a mid-range Buick, which says a lot. The black-on-black cloth and pleather combo looks bland, but orange stitching helps offset the visual monotony, and the overall interior design looks clean. The center touchscreen is crisp and looks modern, too, and CarPlay is a breeze to use. An argument against cheap cars is that Americans simply don't want them. But it's not true. In the first 3 months of 2024, Nissan nearly doubled Versa sales over last year. A facelift helps. But even in 2021, a historically bad year for new car sales, Nissan sold more than 60,000 Versas. People still want affordable cars, just look at the numbers. The Versa was designed to get you from point A to point B without frills, so it's not a thrill to drive. The 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine delivers a no-nonsense 1-2 horsepower and 114 pound-feet of torque to the front wheels via a continuously variable transmission. The base model comes with a 5-speed manual. There's just enough power to move the Versa out of its own way, but you will have to bury the go-fast pedal to reach highway speeds. What's surprising, though, is how refined the ride is. Apart from too much road noise, the Versa is compliant and comfy. Its suspension feels soft, quickly quashing bumps, and there's not too much body roll. The steering even has good feedback. Dare I say the Versa is kind of fun to fling around? My biggest ding against the Versa is the way it looks. The egg-shaped, grille-heavy sedan doesn't exactly use appeal, not that many small cars do. At least the 17-inch directional wheels on this senior model are stylish.